Hello, everybody. Welcome back. Welcome back. Wow. Rude.
Why do we have hands? Well, there are many reasons. To pat the tube. To hold the tube. To cherish the tube. Forfeit all mortal possessions to tube. Get yours today so you can also cherish the tube.
I do not regret starting the ad interruption bit. 500 ads. Praise be to our capitalist overlords. Wow. And you know what? We only have like 14 or 13 tubes left now, I think. I think only like 13 tubes. So if you haven't gotten a tube, now is the time to do so. Especially if you have a sub, you can actually connect your Twitch to your Fourth Wall account and get a discount just for being subscribed here. It's pretty fun and funky fresh. Wow. Oh, let me start the music again. I hope you guys are ready. We're coming to the end of things now. We're coming to the end of things. Get you a tube. You know you want it. It's true. It's true. It's so true. Have you seen that Clover has commissions open? Bold of you to assume I haven't already submitted a application. Bold of you to assume that I didn't submit an application at midnight last night. The answer is yes. And also, I did do that. I did actually even tweet about it. Bold of you to assume that I have money. I'm not assuming anyone has money. New Hell of a Boss short? Oh my god.
Just dropping this. And go to sleep because work.
Thank you. Thank you so much, Sonic. I appreciate it. Thank you for 5 months with Prime. I appreciate it so much. You have a wonderful sleep. I'm sorry you gotta sleep because of work, but you still have a good sleep. Have a good sleep. Hi chat. Hi Sky. Hi chat. Hi Drama. Yep. It's today's the day. Sky be like, artist opened, laser eyes. Oh yeah, for sure, for sure. I was waiting so patiently. And I got my little form filled out. So we'll see. We'll see. I gave them 2 options for designs because I mean, Clover is a professional cow artist, and I feel like, you know, we have been in need of maybe a cow update, you know? Not that I am a cow, but I know how much you guys love the cow, so I didn't want to, deprive you of the possibility of getting a new cow model. Is that Stupendium I hear? Of course. We love Stupendium. Cow update, yes. It's possible. It's possible. I left it up to Clover what they wanted to do. If they want to do the dragon, I'm not going to stop them.
I feel at this rate we need to give a sub to Trauma. They've been here every Sunday.
So true. So true. I'm sure somebody must have the username Trauma.
My partner is having disturbed sleep, shouting things like hobbits, Gandalf, and Mordor. I guess you could say they are Tolkien their sleep.
Douglas. I will unblock you. I will turn you into something. I don't know what. What would be... I'm gonna turn you into an angel. That would be the worst thing I could do to you, I think. I'm gonna give you big kawaii eyes. Actually, I have to can you anyway. I'll make the can extra small. I'll make it a nasty flavor of soda. You know what? You'll get to live your life in a sticky, nasty soda. I'm the cursed one, so maybe I should get that sub. Oh my goodness. T, do not quote me. You did not quote that out of context. I will turn you into something is one of the scariest threats you can get from an artist. It's true. It's true. Trauma is an actual user. Oh my god. What does it say? Hold on, I want to see this. Oh, it doesn't link for me. Let me see. Oh my god. It's a verified user, too. Oh, it's a verified user, but you can't actually access the channel, so no reason to shout them out, because if you click through to it, it doesn't exist, so that is very funny, though. They were last playing no game.
I tried to set beef stew for my password, but Twitch said it wasn't strong enough.
Oh my god. They were right. You need some numbers and non-numeric characters in there to really make it stroganoff. But it's a good start. I like it. I like it. Hold on, I want this one next. Oh my goodness. Okay. Let me think. I don't think I have much to fill you all in on. I went thrifting yesterday. I got some fun artwork. I got this really funny stone camel. I do have a package from Liz that I need to open. It came in. But I think I'm gonna save it for Monday because you know, it feels appropriate to open on an art stream, you know? There's a million gruesome ways to die. Ugh. I never thought I'd ever have Twitch being quoted in this list. Wow. We don't know much about them, but we're sure Trauma is great. Twitch, no. That's so funny. Yeah, Twitch has never been personally traumatized, but they are in massive support of Trauma, in my opinion. Okay, well, reminder, tomorrow is not a request stream. Tomorrow is just a regular art doodle stream. We'll probably do some Sky Wawas and work on Dug in a Can, I think, primarily, since you guys funded Dug in a Can last session. Or last stream. Trauma is endorsed by Twitch. It's true, yeah. With an active grader. All right. Let's move some stuff around here. It's time. Tragic comedy. We gotta get our game audio here. We're still on Paleo Pines. Okay. I hate to end in the middle of Billy Bust Up, but I can't keep people waiting. We got people to see. I sure do love waking up in the dead of night.
Oh. Sunset's fast. Oh.
Oh! What a surprise! Didn't expect to see you, Goldie.
Yeah.
You're certainly taking this new deal very seriously.
No, that's not necessarily it.
You just wanted to come see me? Oh, that's so sweet.
It wasn't necessarily that either.
Oh, well, what could it be then?
I don't particularly want to be around anyone else.
Oh, well... It's a hard thing to avoid sometimes. People seem to, find us, you know.
Yeah.
Well. You can come with me, actually. I have to go retrieve some things. I don't mind having a little company. I spend so much time on my own.
Right. Yeah, I can come with.
Hmm. Oh, sorry. I know you don't like the portals very much.
No. Not really.
Hmm. Oh, and I have something for you.
Oh, I kind of already have my own.
Well, it's not bad to have more than one. After all, we are protecting one another.
Right. Yeah. I'll put that. Yeah.
Let's see, one more thing. How were your patrols? Have you been keeping up on keeping an eye on everybody?
I do patrol. No one else really sends any patrol notes anymore, which is expected. I patrolled today, but not the whole place.
Yeah.
Yeah. A little bit.
Nothing super fun and notable.
Well, there was a tree growing out of Percy's house.
Oh, yes.
But, I mean, most everything has stayed the same.
I see. Well.
I didn't talk to anyone, so.
Well, I mean, if you're coming to me first, I expect not.
Oh.
Ah, there it is.
What is that? Who? Whom?
Oh, that's, Perseus's brother.
Ooh.
I figured since our deal's off, I oughta return him.
I don't think handing that's not gonna, oh boy. Just gonna hand skulls to people, okay.
Right. It's not gonna what? go well?
Probably not.
That is the point.
Right. If you're gonna hand that to Percy, can we stop at Newt's first? I didn't grab some stuff that I feel like is gonna be necessary.
Well, I did just hand you protection, but yes, we can stop.
Yeah, more like armor.
I see. Well, if you need to
Not
go
that I
to...
wanna use the axe either, but...
We'll head out this way.
Okay. Still not used to that.
Well, it'll get easier over time, I'm sure. Since we're going to be spending so much time together.
Right.
Did you need the house or the lab? I guess that's an important distinction.
House. I haven't been staying at Uncle Bear's, so.
I see.
But Auntie built a new basement.
So
It's actually been not bad. Got a nightlight, actually. I've never had one of those before.
Interesting. I didn't realize you were afraid of the dark.
I am not. Well, I never had one before, but Auntie thought it would be a good idea. Doesn't help any.
What's wrong?
I just don't want to see anyone.
Oh. But it's so fun to see people. Visiting is always so
always.
lovely.
Yeah. I just don't really want to visit.
Okay. I'll, Oh, hello.
Well, good morning.
Sorry, am I interrupting something? I can
Oh,
move on if that's the case.
no, we're just picking things up.
Okay, got it. You two, you do well, okay? And well, I'm saying hi, but not to you.
Aren't you all?
Oh, no. Blown up house. Different path.
Ah, yes. Did quite a number on that one. I was kind of surprised, honestly.
Okay.
Well, everything
good.
got blown up, apparently.
Morning, Sal.
Good morning.
You look a little different.
Oh, you mean my new scratch? Well,
Yeah.
Okay, that...
that would be thanks to our little debacle the other night.
So I've heard.
Marie, off the table. You have to sit where you're supposed to.
Need some healing potions?
No, I'm quite all right. I'm sure my magic will deal with it in no time. It usually does.
Right.
I took one of your nasty vines.
Ah, thank you.
Morning, Goldie.
Morning.
How you doing this morning?
Good. Fine. Normal.
Normal?
Very normal.
Right. Alright. If you need me, let me know.
Right. That's aimed at me. Correct. Yeah, I will.
Well, it's really aimed at everyone, but...
Oh, well, that's perfect timing.
Mm-hmm.
I actually have something to return to. Well, technically Perseus.
I don't think I really want anything from you.
Oh, I do believe they will want it.
What is it?
It's something very important to them, and since our deal is broken, I figured I should return it. I mean, I could keep it if you want, but...
What is it?
What was the wording? Your greatest asset. For you.
Oh.
Family always was very important to you.
You are so fucking lucky.
Well, that was all I had.
Yep. Good time
Enjoy.
to go, probably.
See you in hell, you piece of shit.
What was that?
That's awful.
I heard explosions somewhere?
Oh, that was me.
Oh, okay.
Dealing with some creatures.
So is that just, like, funny for you?
Well, the deal was null and void. I figured I should return what I took. Well.
I mean, is it really the same as what you took if it's just a skull at this point?
Well, it's what's left.
Right.
Sometimes you have to follow things to an open-ended conclusion. You know. It was a little funny.
I feel like it was actually not.
Sometimes you always... when it comes to deals in chaos, sometimes you have to give a little to get a lot. These kinds of things do tend to destabilize mortal people. You know, death and all that.
Yeah.
I mean, take your father, for example. I'm not even technically dead, and he's been unhinged for some time.
Yeah, that happened pretty fast.
Well, that was my one big thing for today. I guess, well, I do have some slime I need to be rid of. Just can't seem...
On your person, or
Mm.
you just holding slime?
Well, usually I try to burn it as quickly as possible, but, sometimes Ublek likes to leave it around when I'm around,
Yeah.
And generally I like to be rid of it sooner rather than later.
Right. Because you and Ublek are, like, mortal enemies.
I suppose. Mortal enemies might be a strong word for it, but he's very annoying.
Is it, like, annoying in a mosquito sense? Or bigger than a mosquito?
I'd call him more of a, like, groundhog. You know, because he gets grounded.
Oh.
But, you know, he comes up from the ground, he digs up all my crops, messes them up. My harvests tend to be a lot more sparse when he is around, making issues.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
And you need a harvest.
Exactly. And that's what we're working towards.
Mm-hmm.
And I mean, thanks to you, we're doing quite well.
Yippee. Is it, like, I don't know, meter level almost full?
It's not too far off.
Right. That's better, I guess.
Mm-hmm. It's just that people are becoming more and more resistant, and that makes it a bit more difficult to...
Yeah. No one really wants to make any deals.
It's very unfortunate. Not everyone is... You know, I thought they were all relatively altruistic, but turns out when it comes to actually making deals, they're not so concerned with protecting everyone as you are.
Didn't really work out with that one.
You made headway.
And shot my brother.
Well, to be fair, your brother did scratch me.
I told him not to do anything stupid, but he was insistent on going in there.
He does tend to be a bit that way. You know, I always thought you were the more impulsive one, but I'm starting to think it might be reversed now.
Being impulsive right now is a bad idea.
That's wise. You have quite a bit of wisdom.
Not really.
I still think you sell yourself short, to be honest.
Whatever. I don't know.
If, you know, you ever give up being attached to people so ferociously, you would probably do pretty well for yourself. But those connections do tend to be mortals' weak points.
I guess. Well, it used to be pretty good at beating people up.
I'd say you still are.
Yeah, the difference is that that last one wasn't a planned, my own decision, per se.
I mean, it was your decision to agree to the deal, understanding what I was asking of you. So,
yeah.
you just can't control how people lash out.
I just didn't think Elle would.
Well... that does tend to be how mortals are. It's a little hard to predict how they'll behave.
Yeah. Does having that scratch hurt you at all, or do you even feel, I don't know, the pain of the body you're in?
Not really.
So does it just hurt Mom?
I mean, she is also removed from it. I suppose I would be experiencing what you all would say is pain, but pain isn't really like a normal feeling for me, generally. You know, when you live in a place that is overrun with fire and lava, normally, a little scratch doesn't really mean much. And like I said to Newton, you know, my magic should resolve it relatively quickly. I'm a little surprised it's still around, but I have been doing a lot of work lately.
Yay, magic.
Indeed. Well, I would still like to at some point have a conversation with fish. They've been evading me for a bit, but you don't have to stay with me, but I assume you're more interested in avoiding other people.
Yeah.
Well. I do need to drop some things off here. Maybe, I just seem to end up with so much junk around.
Lot of vines.
I think it really gives the place some charm, you know? Barren walls, covered in lovely foliage, let's say.
So is this what hell looks like?
Oh, parts of it.
So parts of it is lava and fire, and parts of it is bare walls and vines?
Well, not bare walls. There aren't many... Well, yeah, there aren't many walls, per se. It's a lot of rocky terrain. There's a couple local denizens. Some of them go between your world and my world. Kind of like me.
What's a denizen?
Oh, the people that live there, you know. Or, well, creatures that are forced to be there, I suppose, would be... I guess if you never know anything else, it's not really being forced to be there, but, yeah, there are... Our own flavor of creeps reside there, you know, your green guys that are always wandering around, and... Of course, there's the piglins, and, the gas, and I think you've probably seen the, tall, darker creatures with the purple eyes.
Oh, yeah, I've seen those.
Yes,
There's plenty of those ones.
Yeah, they tend to jump between many different realms.
They do jump a lot. It makes them harder to hit. You can't shoot those ones.
Yes. They are a bit of a annoying bunch, but they actually also like this kind of area.
Well, it's got purple, so they look like they'd like purple.
Mm-hmm.
Well, yeah, I know Dad's been there. Panda's been there, and yeah, Jackie went there, because Jackie had that leg injury.
Yes, a lot of them have had, middling experiences in my realm, but it's not really meant for easy traversal, you know.
Yeah, probably not if you come from there.
You'd be correct about that. Makes things meaner, harder, more violent sometimes. Brings out the worst in some creatures.
That sounds about right.
Well, if you want to wait downstairs and just give me one moment. I'm gonna restart Minecraft because it's lagging like hell. And it's killing me. The lag is literally, I'm like perishing. When we were walking through town and it was lagging. Oh my god, it's making me sick. Blech. Blech. Free me from this fresh hell. Also, it gives me an opportunity to sip some coffee. And hopefully when I reload the whole dang thing, it will be less angry. Ideally. So, how's everyone doing? Oh my god, Minecraft is giving me hell today. Please! Let me back into the server! Oh my god. We're gonna be staring at the Mojang loading screen forever. Oh. Oh. I think it might perish. Oh, wait! Oh! It loaded! Oh my god! Minecraft, Java edition, pretty. Love that. Very, there we go. God, please let it be less laggy. Oh god. Am I ever gonna get back in? You close Minecraft one time.
Ugh. Ow. My ears. Very loud demon upstairs.
Apologies.
You're not sorry.
No, I mean, I could be a little sorry.
No. Not sorry at all. Screaming demons in the bedroom.
I mean, you didn't have to be right downstairs.
I mean, you didn't have to yell so loudly it shook the house's foundations.
Well, you know, this house is making me feel a little unpleasant. Maybe I'll go.
Every time. How is this less unpleasant?
Oh, this is home. This feels so comfortable and cozy. And I can get rid of this.
Oh. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
That does it.
Can't be having those sitting around forever, you know.
Yeah. No, yeah, of course not.
Mm-hmm. I don't know. The house is just feeling a little, ugh, you know.
Small?
No. Little. How do I
Is it, like, not hell enough?
Oh, well, maybe.
I'd say put lava in it, but I'm pretty sure it would burn to the ground.
It would most certainly burn to the ground. Honestly, I was a little surprised when I saw one of the hellhounds sitting in there that it hadn't already burned to the ground.
Yeah, that's Dad's dog. Which he left there for way too long before finally taking home with him.
Well, you know. Priorities and all that, I suppose.
Yeah, they can get a little twisted.
They can get a little twisted. But no, I think... what's the right way to pose it? It's... feeling a little... You don't really interact with magic, so it's a little hard to explain. But... You know when you rub your feet against carpet and it makes all your fur stand on end?
Mm-hmm.
That's kind of how it feels there right now. Uncomfortable. Like, there's something there that isn't mine. I wouldn't be surprised, quite frankly.
What's not... Well, I guess you don't know what's not yours that's there.
Nothing that I've seen, but something has definitely been put there that's messing with my magic a little bit, so.
Yeah, I wouldn't know anything about magic.
I know. That's why it's a bit hard to explain. And, putting it in mortal terms,
No, I don't really care. I hate magic, so.
Exactly. And I mean, outside of not enjoying jumping through the portals, but outside of asking you to jump through the portals, I would never ask you to do any magic if you didn't want to.
That's a bare minimum.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, this has magic on it, but I only keep it because it works too well to get rid of it.
Oh, I see. There's an odd bit of construction. Definitely from that other place.
Yeah. Well, I've never built one myself, but it looks like a good amount of copper. Put some cogs into it, obviously. I could probably figure it out if I had enough time. But the magic part, that was my dad. Surprising. That's what he likes to do.
That is true. I mean, a previous iteration of him did trade a good chunk of himself to gain the prowess at learning and understanding all those things.
Yeah, Maurice, right?
Mm-hmm. Ah, the doctor. What a chaotic creature that one was.
No, I never really knew him.
Well,
I mean, I know of him.
Part of you did. Sorry, I won't. Yes, part of you. Well,
Right.
Yes. The part of you, I mean, the bit that's locked away.
Yeah, locked away because we don't talk about it.
Well.
I don't consider it part of me.
I know your father doesn't consider it part of him either. You two are very different from that core, but...
Yeah, we're nothing alike. It's just stupid circumstance.
But in a way, you do owe your existence to that core. I mean, you would resent it. It is magical in essence.
I don't resent it for its magic.
Oh, what do you resent it for then?
Stupid olive in general.
Hmm. It's interesting to resent someone you never knew.
Well, she deserves the resentment.
Oh, well. I don't know if I can speak to that. The last time I was around her, she was a child, but if you believe that, then I can't argue.
Everything went wrong because of freaking the fact that she wasn't alive anymore, so.
I take it, well, I guess I know, to some extent. Your mother did have some strong feelings regarding that.
Yeah, that's true. Dad did as well.
Mm.
No, most everybody had strong feelings about the situation.
Mm. It's interesting. Does seem to weigh on you quite a bit.
I moved on from it.
Hmm. I didn't realize you wanted to be parted from it so badly.
Would have been easier if never been a situation to begin with.
Wow. But you can't really change that. Again, if you didn't have that soul, you wouldn't exist.
Again, yeah, I know.
It's a bit of a marvel, honestly. New kind of
Yay.
magic altogether.
Joy. Guess it's ironic.
It is a bit, isn't it?
Yeah. I
Well,
wouldn't call it funny though, just annoying.
these things do tend to be a bit. What's the right word? Heavy?
Yeah. Heavy.
Well, would still like to find fish. I've got a few people that I still think I could help. And I mean, you want to see me gone as much as I would like to be full, so perhaps you can help me out.
Yeah.
And I mean, you two did seem to be connected at the hip for quite a long time.
We camped together.
They were by your side for quite a bit.
Well, I told them that they didn't have to come, but they wanted to come last time.
Well, we could make it so that you guys could stay together all the time. That way you'd have somebody, since, you know, Perseus abandoned you.
Percy didn't abandon. I just didn't know it was gonna work like that.
Well, I mean, they did take the first chance they had to get out of their deal after telling you that they would be by your side and help protect you while dealing with me, so I would say that's abandonment.
I didn't really think about that.
I know. It's okay, though. You'll have me.
Right.
And,
I get the demon.
well, we could have others. Just need to help me convince them.
I guess.
A few that you could keep close. You know.
Close. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
But not. I don't want to hurt anybody again.
I mean, as long as nobody lashes out at me, I don't foresee you having to hurt anybody. That being said, the town has been awful quiet, so I imagine they have something cooking.
They do, probably. I'm not allowed to know whatever's going on.
It is unfortunate that we had to make our deal so public, but like I said, consider it. You know, I could give some of the people that you want to keep close things that they've always wanted, and then you have people in your corner. You don't have to be so dour.
And then you leave and Mom comes back.
That's true, yes. And then you all can go about your days as if I was not around.
You don't come back, do you? You wouldn't. Or...
Well, I can't say I will never come back. Depends on how much magic gets used up. Any one place...
To me, none.
If it were up to you, none, for certain. If you could convince people not to be using up my magic in such an extreme way, then yes, I wouldn't have any reason to come back. Magic would cycle naturally, and I wouldn't need to come claim my fee.
Yeah. That's true.
But, in my experience, there's always somebody who is willing to consume in such an extreme way that I have to come and take my due. Or, you know, there's always somebody looking for power beyond their means that's interested in making a deal.
Yeah. That sounds about right.
I do think it's funny that god that, or well, person that, Celeste worships. That was one of... That was
Titus one?
a deal from a long time ago. Man obsessed with power. I guess it's sort of filters back to me.
But the Titus is real.
Oh, yeah. It's all, you know, mortal greed in some form or fashion. These things tend to be abused. What's funny is she has a lot more of the essence of, the sister in her than she realizes, despite being so devoted.
The sister, and then there's Titus, and then...
It was a bit of a mess. It's one of the reasons why I liked their town so much.
Huh. Wait, were they from the same town? I think they're fine.
They're probably fine.
but what's the sister?
Titus's.
Titus has a sister?
I think they call it the Fray, something like that now.
There's a Kitus and there's a Frey, and for Kitus you burn letters. That's what Celeste told me yesterday, and then we got interrupted.
Oh, it's a very violent religion. They like, I mean, the one that started it was one that I took sanity from, and that insanity did spiral into quite a violent religion.
Oh. Yeah. I mean, fire is dangerous, and fire and wrath of Titus does not sound calm. Celeste kind of yelled that. Something like that. To fix Percy, which I can't do.
Yes, I barely had to do anything with her, and she's come fully unhinged. Your deal, kind of. 2 for 1, in that way.
Again, didn't know it would work like that.
Well, I had to put her somewhere.
Yeah. Right. So we done here, leave?
Oh, sure, if you so desire. Let's see what's going on in this direction.
Quiet.
It is quiet. I'm always surprised.
Well, it's kind of gotten a lot bigger than it used to be.
That's true.
People used to live here, and now I think it's only Bluey that lives here.
Bluey?
Kota, but
Oh, I see.
I call them Bluey. But they sleep.
A lot.
A lot. And then there's that.
There is that.
Yeah. Right. Well, probably no one's gonna be over here. I guess. No one ever does tend to be here. Good job.
This dog does tend to just sit here.
I think he's like a little guardian. Sometimes if you stand here long enough, people come through the warp stone. Then I scream at them, because it's always when I'm next to the warp stone.
That does seem to be an issue with you.
Ugh. Yeah. And they added a new warp stone. Don't think I didn't notice that. I don't know who put it there. But they decided, let's put 2 warp stones. 1 town.
Well, they
1 warp stone,
figured...
1 town. Seems like enough.
If only 1/2 of the town stinks of magic, eh? I mean... What fun is that?
Ugh. Guess I'll just get used to it eventually. Still hate it though. And everybody else goes warping around. I don't know where they go.
It is very...
Shoot.
Oh. Evening.
Evening. Hi.
are you doing?
I'm alright.
Yeah?
You? Yeah.
So, you know. Holding up okay? As well as
I'm
I can?
holding. Yeah,
Yeah.
I'm holding. Yeah.
Okay.
You holding? Ew. Ugh. So many people.
Well, what are you three up to?
Just. Well, we weren't originally. Well, now
I
we
was
kind
just
of.
flying around. I saw these two, you guys and you guys kind of coming together.
That wasn't on purpose.
It's kind of how walking works.
So I just stopped to
Mm.
observe.
Observe. You
We
always
were
do.
just trying to find
That's what I do.
where people were. Everyone seems to have scattered to the winds.
You know, we noticed that as well. Goldie was just talking about how lonely she is.
So you're clearly not helping then?
Well, there's only so much I can do. I try to keep her company. Most people don't choose my company most of the time.
Yeah.
I mean, you could easily fix that if you're so concerned.
You're okay.
Yeah,
If you need to be around someone else, I'm always open.
I know. I know you are. I just didn't plan on being around most people today. You can see why.
She thinks she's too dangerous. Nowadays. I'd say most people would probably agree.
I'm not afraid of you. I enjoy your company.
Yeah, I do too.
Mm-hmm.
Good at camping and, not dying and falling off things. Not very great at staying out of target range, but other things.
I'll work on the staying out of target range part.
Yeah, it was actually really obvious target.
Okay, well, I said I'll work on it. Okay,
yeah, right.
Listen, I haven't been hit in front of a target in a while, so
I didn't hit you that time either.
Yeah, true, but I see already progress. I didn't get hit. It's fine.
Yeah.
Very sweet and sentimental. Well, if you ever decide you all want to stay together more, I have been wanting to chat.
Yeah. I've gathered.
Well, I won't keep you all from... I mean, good luck finding anyone. Seems like you said they've all scattered to the wind a bit. I got a resentful hello this morning, and that's about it. Seems to be the norm. I mean, you can't help but stare daggers at me.
You're the one who's staring back.
Making eye contact is incredibly polite during conversation, I'll have you know.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Well, I suppose we'll move on. Don't want to keep you all from your, whatever you're doing. Good luck!
Goldie. Bye.
See, that wasn't so bad.
It was kind of.
That sentimentality.
It'll be Russell and blank.
Well, it's
for
just
now.
usually not good to shoot people with arrows.
Well, I mean, when you're holding up your end of a bargain.
Yeah.
It's better than the alternative.
What's the alternative? Oh. Probably Uncle Bear.
Hmm.
Ugh, yeah, okay, good on that one too.
It's interesting, things get so silent when we pass by.
People just don't really want to talk to us.
Hmm. It is unfortunate. When I have so much to offer. My goodness.
Said there were trees.
This is a mess, isn't it?
I did say there was a tree.
Mm.
It just... Let's see. Oh yeah, it grew right through. Huh. That's gonna be a pain to fix. Not my job.
Property damage. Tree addition.
Hey, for once it's not my fault there's property damage.
That is true.
It took
That is
so
true.
long to wash off the paint last time I did something. Do you have Mom's memories?
I can access them if I try hard enough.
Oh.
It was a little easier in the beginning.
So, the blue paw prints strike any chords. There may or may not have been a brick involved.
Oh. A brick and paw prints, huh? Can't say that was something that I, went after in particular. Maybe vaguely.
Yeah, I was, not a very good kid.
You were a chaotic one, though. Big fan of that.
Yep. Well, that's why no one liked me.
Oh. I'm sure that's not true.
Well, no, there's that. There's the whole other part situation we already got to wonderfully talk about. There's a whole... I guess... nah, I was just too much as a kid.
Ugh. Has to be.
Yeah, hair on end?
There has to be something that someone's put around here.
Well, pond is empty.
I noticed that. Even the little axolotls couldn't stay.
No, Dad grabbed those ones. But he wouldn't give back 11. No, he was all like, I want to keep 11. For who knows why, because they're not handouts that you just give and take. They're actual axolotls. Whatever, Dad. Go ahead. Keep one.
That is... I mean... I guess your parents did consider them all sort of like kids.
Yeah, well, you don't stick your kid in your pocket. Oof.
Well, I suppose not.
Water.
Hmm. Oh.
Hi, Cosmic. I mean, the house looks normal to me.
I suppose so. It just didn't feel quite, well, like I said.
Well, my room is the same mess as always.
I'm surprised since you left that nice, hole in the floor to get down.
I didn't intend for the hole to be there. I was trying to break your stuff.
And then you
this
left a
door
hole
here is
down.
open now. I didn't think about the hole part. I got what I wanted out of here. Most everything else is just books and trinkets and whatnot.
Hmm. Sorry, I didn't mean to startle you.
Not startled.
What was the squeaking then?
Floorboards.
Oh, I see. Of course, of course. How silly of me. The squeaking of floorboards can be such a nuisance.
Mm-hmm. Health potions don't get worse if you leave them sitting for a few weeks, I assume.
Oh, not that I've ever noticed.
Maybe they just marinate and get better.
Perhaps they do just marinate and get better.
Why'd you say it so condescendingly?
I'm just speaking as I... Well, there's a whole fridge out here full of potions, so I'd assume if they go bad, these would also be bad.
Yeah.
So I'm curious, you weren't, very keen on, chatting to fish when we were over there. I'm sort of surprised. I thought you were missing them. Don't you want them to be with us all the time?
I mean, I do miss them. I just feel bad.
I mean...
I don't...
They would get something they desperately want out of it.
Guess. What do you want out of the deal?
Well, I'm just looking to be satisfied. They could take a lot of things. I mean, they could offer me a bit of their sanity. I mean, if they offered me what you offered me and gave me loyalty, then you guys could be together. I don't know if they would be much in the way of protection, but I wouldn't say no to it.
I guess so.
Hmm.
maybe. And the more deals, the quicker you leave, so I guess...
Yeah, it's a win-win. And you can have your mom back, you can have your friends back, and I can get out of your hair for the time being. Or forever, perhaps. I mean, I wouldn't doubt that you could potentially be successful in stopping people from using magic, at least for a time.
I guess talking to fish wouldn't be the worst.
Exactly. They might be more willing to listen if I'm not around, you know, just if you're feeling up for it. Maybe some socialization would perk you up a bit.
Maybe.
It was a bit more fun when you were feisty and you wanted to fight with me before. Not that I don't enjoy your company.
I would still love to fight you, but it wouldn't work out, now would it?
I guess that's true.
What happens if I fight?
I find that if you would try to fight me, I believe you would find it quite difficult.
Do I want to know difficult how?
Your emotions are still your own, but I think you would find that you would meet some resistance in your own body. There's a certain, you know, desire for self-preservation that tends to live with deals like this.
Right, okay, creepy stuff.
Mm-hmm.
Got it. No punching the demon. I was close to punching you once.
I know, I've seen you ball your fists up many times.
I mean, I still think that you deserve to get punched. It just doesn't, unfortunately, work out that way.
It's interesting that you think I deserve to get punched, but that it was stupid for your brother to scratch me.
That's different.
Ooh, it's quite the same. Same inclination.
Whatever. Right.
Well, why don't you go see if you can talk Fish into making a deal? Bring him over to our side a little bit.
Where do I mean, once I find fish, what then?
Oh, talk to them. And then you can always find me, either here or, you know, where I usually am, generally.
Right. Okay.
Like I said.
You left this door open.
Doors tend to get left open in this house quite a bit. Be safe.
I was gonna argue, but you're not wrong.
Okay, chat, I really have to pee, so I'm gonna log out really quickly, and I'm gonna go do a speed pee. If you haven't peed yet today, go pee. Okay, alright, okay. I'm just gonna disconnect. We're gonna do the speediest pee ever. I'll be right back. God, if Minecraft doesn't frickin' die on me. Yes, also, Snyder, thank you very much for the raid. Welcome in, raiders. If you don't know, this is lore. I have to be really focused on what's going on in game because this is Spellbound and I run it like a D&D game. So I gotta be listening and paying attention. All right, I'll be right back. I gotta pee. Okay, I'm back. We had to speed pee. It's fine. I hydrated too much at breakfast, guys. Hydrate or dihydrate, okay? Hydrate or fucking dihydrate. Hi, Snyder. I'm back. You had to get in the dad joke, of course. I mean, I can blame you and I will blame you, but... See, this time, I was muted. Now it's time to go... Still don't know... I feel like something is wrong here. Oh.
We were running around for a while trying to find anyone. Goldie?
See, I haven't been looking for anyone but Lemon.
I'm sorry to say, Goldie's already headed out. You know, she actually came looking for you, Fish.
Yeah, I heard.
Morning.
Good morning.
Morning, Saul.
I couldn't say. She went looking for you.
Do you know what direction she ran off to?
I mean, she headed into town, but hard to say where from there.
Okay. Thanks.
No problem.
Okay.
What a conundrum. Let's head...
The one who tidied this place up. Way out. Okay. Ta-da! Out of the cave.
It's metal.
Because it provides no nutritional value.
That you know of. Does uranium taste
good.
No, it does not.
Yes, it does.
No, it doesn't.
They're out of earshot, so I wouldn't. I would.
Newt? Someone? Anyone? Oh.
And tell me,
Jeez. Excuse me. Well, that's curious place to be. We were just at the house.
Well, I travel fast.
I can tell.
Magical portals and all that.
Yeah,
You
you are the master of them.
Mm-hmm.
Seems like, you know. Looking for someone?
Oh, just seeing who's about.
I see. I was just looking for everyone, and that's how they seem to be.
It does seem to be that way.
Panda, Celeste.
Hello.
Hi. Hello.
How's it going?
All good?
Yeah. We're just taking a walk.
I see. I was just looking for Term and like L. I saw L. Hi.
Hi.
Hi. You got a letter from Addie. From
Oh,
this
another one?
week. Yeah.
Oh, for this week.
Yeah. Come on. Microphone. Yeah, there you go. I made a copy for you and Goldie, so you can have your individual copies, even though, you know.
That is interesting. I did not know you could do that.
Yeah.
Did you handwrite the copy?
So did you copy the? It's so the thing is that sometimes.
Something. Doesn't feel right. Magical energies feel wrong. Wrong like Caspian used to feel. Maybe I need to dig a little deeper. Hmm. There has to be. Hmm. Something is definitely not right. Hmm. Fascinating. Hmm.
Oh, hello. Oh man, I didn't even realize you got how bad you got scratched. Man, that'll hit you hard.
They certainly didn't hold back.
Well, that's a lot for you, given every bit of everything into it. Anyway, I shouldn't keep you waiting. You should probably start heading out. I think Fish actually wanted to talk with you.
Interesting.
Yeah, yeah. They said they're gonna meet you somewhere. I was trying to stop them, but no one's listening to me after everything. So, guess I didn't make myself that trustworthy.
I'm surprised you felt the need to, come tell me directly.
I just happened to be walking by, and I hate to say it, but I see your face, and it's kind of hard not to just spill secrets. Anyway, where was I heading? I came from the sanctuary. Right, I needed... Was it the sanctuary? No. Yeah, it was the sanctuary. I was looking at the cute photo of the cat that Sky drew.
I see. Just
Yeah.
reminiscing on old times.
Yeah, I mean, that's all I have now. Memories. Yeah.
I mean, I have told you we can make deals. End this that much faster.
Tell you what. If I run out of options, I'll come to you. We'll I'll make do on what I said at the sanctuary, where we'll sit down and talk. You remember that, right? When I said we would sit down and talk with Oobleck and you, except, well, I don't think Oobleck will be down for that, so it might just be you and me again.
I see.
I'm starting to run out of options, and it's kind of stressful. Anyway, I won't hold you up. I'm sure Fish is waiting.
I'm sure they are.
Mm-hmm. You good? Also, like, I've never seen you out this far. What are you looking for?
Well, things have been feeling a bit odd today. I'm trying to seek out the source.
I hate to say it, but last time I heard the source was when PT was around. Or no, that was the signal. Sorry, my brain is in 5 different locations at the moment. I'm starting to feel like Oobleck with all their clones. Just...
I wasn't aware that axolotls could clone themselves like slimes.
I mean, I can't. It's like a figure of speech where my mind is on like 5 different tasks.
I see.
Kind of
always plotting
that
my
always
downfall.
Oh, God. Maybe one day. Anyway.
Good luck. Well, it hardly seems like anyone's here to visit. Hmm. Perhaps. Hmm. Recognize. That scent. Caspian. What?
Slowly spins to the chandelier.
Well, now that I don't have a task, I think I might blow up.
Please don't. Yeah, don't. I was about to show you before you went away that I made some other potions.
Oh yeah.
This one and this one. I think it would be better to stay stacked on important things.
Yes.
And this one is Expeditious Retreat is the regeneration, recovery, and speed too.
Oh yeah, similar to my kind of expeditious retreat I made.
I
Yeah.
have
Would you like
speed
to see?
potions.
And I have some other enhanced.
That's the one I made.
Abilities. Nice.
I gave you the other one.
Hey.
Disability and speed.
Me.
Oh. I didn't.
Thanks.
On.
Jump.
Oh.
I mean, I guess I could make some more potions while I'm waiting or work on something.
Can you jump
for
higher now?
Flam for their body.
Yeah, how's that going? Did you guys find something?
Come on, you
Have
got
you seen
this.
the lab lately?
I'm getting old.
Wait, how
The
old
past
are you?
2 days. If you guys have added something, I haven't seen it.
What are you doing here?
Hey.
Well, I thought you said you just came from here.
Well, I did.
Brought something interesting along?
Well, I mean, I brought my stunning personality, so there's that.
Didn't know you were one for flattering yourself.
I try not to, but, you know.
So. Are you going to drop it?
Well, drop what? You gotta be more specific when in these sorts of things.
That medal you're carrying.
No, I'm pretty attached to this.
Yeah.
It's not the rings I'm talking about.
I don't think so. I've worked really hard for this.
Is that where you've been scuttling off to?
Yep, more or less.
Oh. I wonder where the wet dog smell was coming from.
I'm not here to entertain your insults.
Okay. Okay, it's in. It's in.
Okay.
Everybody, let's get out.
Good. Yep.
Ollie, come.
Oh yeah, I can't.
Off we go.
Yep, there's a boat there. Ollie? Okay, let's go.
Oh, Goldie. We're going to have to deal with that father of yours. Now.
Doesn't seem like it.
Oh.
Hey.
Hello there.
Hey, Goldie just ran off, even though you were who we were looking for.
Oh, we do seem to keep missing each other.
Yeah, just, well, I guess we're here now. I'm here.
I can't teleport since I still have some of it, but...
That is a good point.
Yeah. You guys teleport if you want, but I think I'll be fine.
No, it's okay. For now, I think it is best that we stick together.
Yeah.
Yeah. I just wanted to have a conversation about my autonomy.
Oh, your autonomy.
Yeah. You've kept asking about how you could help, right?
Mm-hmm. I am just here to help.
Yeah. How do I even start with this one? The way that I am, the way that I'm made.
You can't outrun me. Okay, maybe you can. Alright. I tried to catch up with them and somehow they were faster than me.
I have to keep tabs somehow.
Yeah.
What? Wait, oh.
It's
This way. The ambiance is better down here anyway.
Uh-huh. That's one way to go ahead. The way that I'm made is when I was made, my whole existence, my whole life is just one big painful mystery. And it's all connected to, you know, a scientist that's long dead.
That is true.
And I don't... It's uncomfortable and it's terrifying and it's confusing and I don't want it to be a part of me. I don't want to be just this thing that's stitched together and barely hanging on with no idea what the pieces are.
I see. So you want to be whole?
Yeah, that's a good way to describe it. I would like a new body that works and I can know what it is.
Mm. Well, a whole new body is a tall order, but
yeah.
I can certainly repair the one that you have, make you less just stitched together.
Okay. What would that entail? Like, would the wounds be just all closed up, or?
Well, I think I could take I mean, you'd have to choose one half or the other, obviously. I need a starting point to work with. But I could definitely use what's there to convert one half to the other, depending on what you like. Whether you'd prefer to be more human or more aquatic.
I like I like being aquatic.
Hmm.
What would I need to do for that? What would you want from me?
I do need... Well, Goldie is so very lonely right now. She needs someone else, I think, who's on our side.
Mm-hmm.
I'm always looking for loyalty and things of that nature. I mean,
So you just want me to be around for Goldie? Or
well, I need more people willing to work with me.
yeah, right. Right.
Mm-hmm.
May I ask what kind of work would you want?
Well, more protection's never bad, but loyalty just means not working against me.
Yeah.
And I could definitely use my magic to make you whole.
And I wouldn't like lose anything else. It's just don't go against you, and I have you'll be able to do this whole thing completely with just what pieces I already have on me.
Yes. I mean, you are whole in a sense, but not. I could transition the flesh that's already there. And yes, it would heal your wounds and...
How big of a deal is this for you?
Well, the more you offer, the better the deal, that's for sure. I mean, it's a significant request. So it would be quite filling, if that's what you're asking.
I'm worried about where Goldie's run off to. That's it's really tempting offer, actually. It's how long would it take? Would I just, like, I don't know, wake up the next day?
It would be a rather quick transition. It would not be immediate, but definitely within, I would say, no more than a week. You wouldn't want it to be fast. It would be quite uncomfortable, I would say, if it happened in a day.
Yeah, I don't need more.
Yes. I imagine you're already quite uncomfortable to be asking this of me.
Can't seem to see any reason to say no. Oh.
Well.
What? Really worried. Okay. That's
I believe I have some payments coming due.
Okay. I need to find Boulder. Okay.
Is it a deal?
Yeah, it's a
Perfect. Wonderful. Well, happy to work with you. Now, I've got to go find some people to kill. And Goldie's probably going to need your assistance.
Yeah.
Should have left this damnable place burned to the ground.
It's not your fault. I apologize.
Whoa.
Hello.
Hello.
Hello. Are you? How are you?
Hi.
Out on a stroll?
Yeah, we've literally just been kind of walking from town to town.
Yes, it seems, a lot of them have been busy.
Mm-hmm.
Well, not us. we made spyglasses.
We made spyglasses.
Well. Glad to see at least some of you all are having a lovely day. Good luck with everything.
Is that Scratch new?
Yeah, you can thank the little purple one for that. He had to lash out.
Ah. Oh, yes. Well, I hope it heals well.
I'm sure it will.
Oh, wait. I should probably...
Ugh. Ugh. I shouldn't have allowed them so much free time. I'd have to stop playing so nice. Ugh. Should have dealt with that meddlesome axolotl much sooner. I knew something was wrong. I can't believe. And fish. I should burn this house to the ground just for them considering. Ugh.
From what I'd picked up about you, I expected you to be more calm.
Excuse you?
Oh, you don't need to excuse me. That's fine.
I'll have you know, I'm dealing with a bunch of incredibly meddlesome mortals. You're not all here.
No. I mean, that was the side effect of entering your favorite little place as a soul. You get a little bit scattered to the four winds.
Oh.
Unexpected, but not the first time I've jumped into a cave and ended up somewhere unexpected.
Well. You must be the, friend the Dimension Hopper was looking for.
Isaac's here?
He's been around.
Has he now?
I
only very recently pulled myself together, let's say. Turns out giant bursts of magic will do that for a soul.
It'll do a lot for a lot of people. So. What do you want? Obviously, you're here to make a deal.
But I think we both know how deals work. You speak first, you lose. So let me ask you a question that I'm sure nobody's asked you before, Sal. What do you need?
What I need is more bodies.
Well, I don't think you can put me in one, based on what I've heard since I've been hanging around. Well, you could, but it wouldn't be a body I'd want to be in.
Likely not.
No. So what else is on the table?
I don't know. What does a soul newly formed need? Your friend? He was looking to make a deal as well.
You don't touch him.
That's not really up to you. Kind of his choice.
Well,
Unless you want to make that part of the deal.
That you don't obstruct his goals in any way?
Well, he needs me, I believe.
I said obstruct. You can assist him if he asks for it. But you won't do anything to his detriment.
Only if he's willing to not work against me.
Well, I can't make that deal for him, can I?
Hmm.
Isn't that the fun part?
That
I can't stop you from making a deal with him. You can't make a deal with me to make him work with you.
That's
Seems
true.
like we're in a little bit of
an impasse.
Standoff, so to speak.
Hmm.
Oh, an impasse makes it sound so much more peaceful than it is. But the fact of the matter is you're losing, aren't you?
Setback.
A setback. You'll just wait another 100 years for the next one.
That's true.
The souls of the damned whisper such interesting things.
They do love to gossip.
Oh, they do. So, what do you need that somebody without a body can accomplish?
Well, I mean, you're so friendly with someone I do need to make it, or would like to make a deal with, I suppose I should say. I suppose.
So what? Go to our world?
Your world?
What do you need Isaac for?
Well, Like I said, I always need more feet on the ground, so to speak, but he did offer me access to a world full of chaos. I just didn't realize it was your world. Fascinating.
I didn't realize our world had become a world full of chaos.
Well, you're the one that said that.
Well, I figured that he'd be the way to go to our world. I didn't know it was full of chaos. I hadn't listened to your deal. I pulled myself together less than 25 minutes ago.
Oh, really?
And you're the first person I came to see.
I'm flattered.
Well, you're also the only one who could hear me.
Yeah.
With it. I'd say I don't have a corporeal form, but I don't even have an incorporeal form.
Hmm.
I might as well just be a voice on the wind.
Well, I can't give you a physical body, but I could probably contain your soul into an object and hand it to your friend. Maybe he could do something with it. Seems to be a big fan of your world's technology.
What can I say? Our technology is almost as good as your magic.
It's certainly something.
It certainly is. And in return?
Well, in return, you did note that I'm having some issues. And someone without the limitations of one of these flesh suits does have its advantages. Someone to keep an eye on everyone.
You know, some of us like to call them bodies.
Mm.
Flesh suits.
Well. It's more of an inconvenience than anything to have to use one of these, but this one happens to be particularly useful. Lots of people are very attached to it.
Including you, it would seem.
Well, unfortunately, there's not another one conveniently located nearby. People have been quite resistant to that deal.
And what if you could jump bodies?
That would be very helpful.
Because there is one other person in town who has the possibility of seeing me.
Is that so? Who might that be?
Someone who you've already made a deal with, but who I feel like would really put trust in what I have to say.
Oh.
I'd say your daughter. But she's not really, is she?
She's... well... she's... the body's daughter.
Oh.
She's attached to me in that way.
Sal, let's not beat around the bush here. We both know you care for that. You care nothing for that child besides what she's valuable for.
Wow. Caring about people is a weakness.
Well, I suppose you wouldn't remember. You weren't here, but, well, I've already dealt with the consequences of your actions once. I've seen what happens when people are useful to you, or maybe just their families. Like you said, souls of the damned love to gossip.
They do.
So you put me in a soul gem.
Mm-hmm.
And you make no deals with Isaac.
That don't benefit him?
No.
None whatsoever.
The only deal you make with him is to get him home.
What if he doesn't want to go home?
We both know he only wants to go home.
Well, if you say so.
And in return, I'll keep an eye on the people for you. Expand your horizons, so to speak. Give you an edge walking into... Well, based on the amount of magic I feel, I'm gonna call it a finale.
I suppose.
And maybe in the process, I go do some spirit stuff and break something. Like a certain way they're making a slime not so afraid of water anymore.
I would like to see that one gotten rid of. I'll accept your terms.
Ugh. I'd say it's a pleasure. I'd say it's a pleasure doing business, but
we both
it's really
know it.
more of a chore.
I don't particularly love having to work with disembodied souls either, but...
So just for me, tell me, as you understand them, the exact terms of our deal.
You're agreeing to be my eyes and ears throughout the village as a non-corporeal being and influence things to the best of your ability to prevent any further assistance to Oobleck. And in return, I will give you a soul gem, which should allow you some level of contact with certain people. And I will not make any deals with Isaac that do not aid him in returning home.
Fantastic. Well, feels so weird calling you Sal.
Well, you can call me by my full name if you like. It's Salmathor.
Salmathor.
Mother of Magic.
Mother of Magic. Well, it seems like any child, yours has gotten unruly and a little bit out of your control, no?
Oh, no, her violence was very much asked for today.
Oh, no. Magic.
Oh.
If you're the mother of magic, that child stopped agreeing with you a long time ago.
They do like to wander.
All of the best people do.
Well, you'll have to...
I have spying to get up to.
Oh, excellent. I'll, work
Who
on...
would you like to know about first?
Well, I owe a certain gray mutt some recompense for killing an axolotl today. So...
Well, I have wonderful news for you. I can tell you exactly where they are.
That would be excellent.
It's the price of doing business.
It is.
Be careful, though. The other one's with them.
Well... I'd much rather... fight in a bit more of a subtle way. You know.
Not burning their house down or blowing it up.
Well... I wouldn't mind blowing them up. It is pretty fun. It seems to cause a lot of seems to cause quite a stir in this village when things self-destruct.
Well, I'll be back in a minute then.
I'm
gonna go find you a path to what you're looking for.
Perfect.
Because if there's one thing I do, it's hold true to my deals.
We love to hear it.
So the most interesting thing happened.
Is that so?
I tried to push my whole consciousness to where they were, get you a firmer idea. And I bounced off something.
Hmm.
You know anywhere that they would have a barrier against ghosts?
Hmm.
It's to the north. Northwest, I think?
I imagine it might...
Probably more west than north from where we are right now.
Hmm. Might have to do with,
Your silence tells me you know something about it.
Probably something to do with the, shenanigans they've been up to today.
Hmm.
Of course, they're hiding out, where they've been working. Well... We'll just have to do some damage where I am and find somebody who can make their way over there.
I'm not so sure. Our mutt's on a little flower gathering trip.
Hmm.
Who did you have in mind, though?
Well. Only got a few options, but... we'll just have to see.
Well, let me know if you need me to go check on anyone.
Hmm.
Until then, I'll just be hanging out up here having a swell old time.
You know, you can always do some information gathering in general. I'm going to have to.
Oh, I am.
Hmm.
Like I said, entering... What do you call the fiery hellscape you're from? Your people from this world have a word for it.
In this world, they just call it hell. But we usually refer...
Does it have a name?
The Nether.
The bottom. Wow. I can see why you crawled out of it.
So did you.
Yeah. I fell in first, though. So what does that say about me? I'm only moving up in the world. Well, as I said, I'm all over the place after what that realm did to me.
It is a wonderful place.
Yeah, I love the option to be scattered to the four corners of the world or be turned into a sand block. Oh, such intriguing and validating options.
Well, I mean, I have to put all the souls somewhere.
Fair enough.
Well.
Good luck, Sal.
Thank you.
It's a pleasure I'd say it's a pleasure doing business, but I think we both know that in another life we would have hated each other.
Oh, most certainly.
Lucky for you, I'm not alive. And I'm out of options.
Those are my favorite things to hear.
You hear I'm not alive often?
More often than you'd think, considering where I'm from.
Fair enough.
There's a lot of people who get in and are hoping to get out, without perishing.
How many of them do?
The ones that are smart enough to make a deal usually find their way out.
Well, let's see how far I can climb then. Well, I have work to do. Okay, bye!
Bye. Well. Enough damage has been done for now. But I owe that mutt some damage. And I'm going to have a good time doing it, I think. They can't hide away forever. I'll find them eventually. Or somebody will. But for now, I'm going to need to save up my power because I am feeling destabilized. Okay. That's where I'm gonna end that one. That was a good plan. They did a good job. Hello, everybody. Welcome in. Hi. Hello. I hope everybody's doing good. Welcome in. Hello. I'm gonna go ahead and leave it there. We're gonna find somebody else from the group to raid. They're gonna be, I'm sure, chatting up a storm. That's so fun and funky fresh. I've got somebody new to murder today. Oh my god. Can't wait to do murder, guys. Yippee! Yippee! Oh my goodness. Wow! I was AFK for most of this, so I'm very confused, but yay, murder. Well, violence was done to Goldie, so now I gotta kill Ollie. Them's the breaks. Them's the breaks. Exchange one murder for another. Let's see. Who do we raid today? Who do we raid today? I think we raided L last time. I could... Ooh, you know, I bet Olive is doing some high quality angst, guys. If I had 2 nickels for each time one of Sky's characters killed one of Al's characters, I'd have 2 nickels. Wait, that would be 4 nickels. You know, you did good. You did good. Okay, let's see. Let's raid... Who do I want to raid? I think we gotta raid Goldie, because I did major angst to Olive today. I gotta. Ooh, or maybe Starf. Both is good. I bet they're together because I have forever linked them with my Thanks for streaming. Thanks for being here, everyone. I appreciate you all for you know, sticking around and hanging out. I hope you guys had fun. As usual. It was a lot today. It was a lot. They had a solid plan and they executed pretty well. All right. Let's see. I'm gonna check it. We've still got a lot of people who are live. Let's do, I'm gonna raid Olive. All right. Here we go. All right. Everybody go enjoy Olive stream. Go hang out. Enjoy. Have some fun. Enjoy some angst. I appreciate you guys for being here. if you haven't already and you'd like to, make sure you check out the Discord. Be notified when I'm going live, become a member of the community. If you'd like to follow me anywhere else, you can check out the socials. I've got Twitter, Instagram, TikTok, YouTube, Twitch, all that good stuff. And of course, check out the shop for pin stickers, plushies, and all sorts of other good stuff. We're going to be back in less than 24 hours with an art stream. So, if you would like to come and hang out and do some art with us, I'm going to be working on putting Doug in a can, which should be very funny and very wonderful. So, also, if you guys want to check out other Spellbounders that are still live today, we have Dreamy_Newt. Olive just ended there. Well, they're probably going to talk for a bit, so I'm going to go ahead and continue to rate them. We have Dreamy_Newt, the King of Starfish, Olive_Jest, Flamtastic, and Elback 2 are all still live on the server. So check them out. I appreciate you guys so much for being here. Thanks for hanging out. I'm sure Olive will pass you off to somebody else. But until tomorrow, I will see you all very soon. Have a wonderful rest of your evening. And goodbye, everybody. I love you. And I'm scary. Mwah!